Hey there, this is Dr. Jennifer Gardella, your social media expert. I am an expert in marketing, blogging, SEO, and social media. I work with a few specialized niches, one of them being divorce attorneys. Now, first, I should welcome you here to my home office. I love these days when the house is really quiet, when everybody is gone, and I can hunker down and work on my own business. And recently, I was challenged in one of my goal groups to talk about why I am an expert in the area of marketing for divorce attorneys. You see, I worked for a divorce attorney where I learned all of the details of digital marketing. I'm actually a divorced mom, and my ex-husband and I wrote our own divorce, so I know a tremendous amount about the law. As you can imagine, we really made a lot of mistakes, so we had to revisit that agreement. And then, unfortunately, John passed away a couple of years ago, and so I learned the importance of a very buttoned up divorce agreement that can handle even the craziest tragedy that could go on in someone's life. Now, I will elaborate on all of that in a minute, but I would like you to, when you have a minute, visit my TED Talk on the peaceful divorce that I had with John, so you can see a little bit more of who I am and what I'm about. So let's get into all of these areas as to why I have selected this particular area of the internet. So as I mentioned before, I worked for a divorce attorney. I was dating a divorce attorney, and he had lost his position in Google. It was right around the time in 2011 where Google had made the first significant algorithm change. And he all of a sudden dropped off the first page and the phone stopped ringing. He was overwhelmed. All of a sudden, all of these things started to become important, like blogging and social media. And who knew how to do that? They don't teach it in law school. So he hired me to sort it all out. I learned at that time from the best. And what wound up happening was I redesigned his website and rewrote it. We pushed out a very strategic social media marketing campaign, and we also started blogging consistently. As you can imagine, in 4 to 6 months, we started to reclaim that first spot on the first page of Google. I constantly, since that time, constantly read in the areas of the Google algorithm, what's important in social media. I know what's important, and I know what fads that you should stay very clear far away from. Now, it's never really a great idea to work for someone that you're dating. The relationship ended, as did the job. And at that time, I was getting and finishing my PhD over at Rutgers. So I decided to hang my own shingle. I knew that I had a lot of information that other family law and divorce attorneys, just like you, needed to help them out there on the internet. So that's the first reason. I was trained by the experts and have actually done this work in a law office. Now, as I also mentioned, I'm divorced. John and I have 3 children. We wrote our own divorce. We actually high-fived each other coming out of divorce court. Little did we know at that time that we had made a substantial number of mistakes. If you're a divorce attorney, I'm sure you're laughing right now because you know of all of the mistakes that we made. Now, it was really important for us afterwards to revisit that divorce agreement a couple times. We had the peace that we needed to allow all of that to happen easily. And we also understood that peace was going to be best for our children. Now, unfortunately, as I mentioned, John passed away. He had a very deadly and aggressive cancer. He passed away after an 82-day battle. And after his death, I learned even more about the importance of a very locked up divorce agreement and to work with a very experienced attorney, just like you. Now, I know that there's a lot swirling around in your head. I know that you're probably overwhelmed, just like that first divorce attorney that I worked for in Central New Jersey. Don't worry. The first step in getting you out of overwhelm is for us to have a call, and I've made this super easy. You just have to jump over to my website, jennifergardella.com. I'll include a link below. Book a call with me. I will give you a half hour of my time where we can talk about your needs, where you are, where you want to be, what you look like on the internet, what you think you look like on the internet, and most importantly, how you can get there. Thanks so much for your time listening to my story, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.